The US president has urged world leaders to stay out of the conflict over Palestinian statehood. Barack Obama says while Palestinians deserve recognition, he doesn't think the United Nations should have to offer it. He's calling on Palestinians and Israelis to restart peace talks and reach an agreement on statehood on their own. North America correspondent Craig McMurtry reports.
A clash at a West Bank checkpoint. A show of support in Ramallah. And polite applause at the United Nations, where Barack Obama was a lonely voice against a Palestinian push for statehood via the Security Council. The US has promised a veto.
There is no shortcut to the end of a conflict that has endured for decades. Peace will not come through statements and resolutions at the United Nations.
The Palestinians didn't hide their displeasure. They say they don't question his integrity, just his priorities approaching an election year where he needs Jewish votes.
He has to really make up his mind about how much of his time and influence and authority he wants to invest.
The White House released a still image of President Obama's meeting with Mahmoud Abbas, but cameras were rolling when he sat down with a delighted Israeli Prime Minister.
This is a badge of honor. And I want to thank you for wearing that badge of honor.
The US leader says Palestinians deserve their own state, but with negotiations stalled and Israeli settlement building continuing, a deal seems further away than ever.
Now, I know that many are frustrated by the lack of progress. I assure you, so am I.
The Palestinians plan to apply for statehood at the Security Council at the end of the week, but they've also signalled they're prepared to give the UN time to consider it. They can also seek observer status through a General Assembly resolution, where they'd almost certainly have the numbers. US allies like Australia could also find themselves with a difficult decision. So far, the Gillard government isn't showing its hand. Craig McMurtry, ABC News, Washington.